Good morning, scholars and staff of Garinger High School. It's a wonderful day in Wildcat Country.
We bring you greetings from WGHS. I'm Maurice McDonald,
And I'm Jennifer Stevens.
and it's time of the year where we start reflecting back on how we should move forward.
It is registration time, and we want to make sure that you are equipped to make educated decisions about your future for the 2018-2019 school year.
This is the time where you decide to take standard, honors, or AP classes, graduate mid-year, or stay all year, graduate early and complete high school in 3 years. Should you take classes at CPCC for free? Which electives align most closely to your career goals?
To answer these questions about where you're going, you must first know where you are. At this time, take out your registration Wildcat pack. In it, you will find your transcript and a graduation checklist. Pause now as you retrieve those materials from your teacher.
We want you to understand that your transcript is the foundation of your future endeavors, and we want to make sure that you have a strong foundation from the G. Your high school transcript should be comprised of all the classes that reflect your interests, your future goals, highlights of your ability to handle rigor.
We want you to understand that registration time is essential to setting up your future for the best results. Your course selection, rigor, and ultimately your grade point average determine so many choices ahead. Making the right choices now will allow you to have endless possibilities later.
But enough talking about it. We want you to see it for yourself. Take out your transcripts at this time so that we can tour the important document. We want to make sure that you understand what it says about you, because so many people will want to see it after you graduate from Garinger High School. It is an academic snapshot of you.
Your transcript will list all the courses that you have attempted during your high school academic career that can count towards high school credit. Some of your academic resumes may date back to 7th or 8th grade, depending on the courses you've taken. I like what you said, Mr. McDonald, about academic snapshot. It is your academic selfie, and the question is, what do you see? Are you academically fit, making A's and B's in honors level courses? Are you in shape, making A's and B's? Are you being sluggish with C's and D's? Are you out of shape, making D's and F's? Ultimately, we want all of our Wildcats at Garinger High School to be academically strong in and out of the classroom. It's the Wildcat way.
Absolutely the Wildcat way. Your transcript will have a grade posted and the amount of quality points that you have earned. The quality or the amount of points you earn determine your GPA or your grade point average. You receive 4 points for an A, 3 points for a B, 2 points for a C, 1 point for a D, and 0 points for an F. The amount of points earned are then divided by the amount of classes that you have attempted. This equation determines your GPA.
Below all of the courses that you have taken, you will see a tally of the credits earned, your potential credits earned, and your GPA, weighted and unweighted GPA. A weighted GPA may be different than your unweighted GPA if you've taken higher level courses, such as honors level, advanced placement courses, and some Project Lead the Way CTE courses that give additional quality points. Notice the difference in this example. In one example, we have listed the student has a 2.25 GPA. That same schedule with honors level courses allows the student to have a higher GPA. AP World History gets the student 4 points instead of the traditional 3. English 1 Honors allows the student to have 2.5 points instead of 2. And Earth Environmental Science Honors allows the student to have 3.5 points instead of 3. Their weighted GPA is a 2.5, whereas their unweighted GPA is a 2.25.
The bottom of your transcript will also show a rank. This is where you rank in your class based on who the highest GPA in your classification. Some colleges and scholarships look at where you rank in your class. This rank also determines how junior marshals are selected in junior year, as well as the salutatorian and valedictorian are selected during the senior year.
Your transcript will also show you the classes that you are enrolled currently with a P for progress. and the classes that you are registered to take in the spring with an S for scheduled. All classes have credits tied to them, and all classes figure into your grade point average. In short, all classes matter. It is important that you pass all of your classes throughout the school year to ensure that you are promoted at the end of the school year.
I think all Wildcats need a recap on promotion guidelines. To be considered a sophomore, a Wildcat must have 6 credits. To be considered a junior, a Wildcat must have 12 credits that must include Math 1, English 1, and English 2. To be a senior, a Wildcat must have 18 credits that must include Math 1, English 1, and English 2.
Look at your transcript and count the amount of credits listed on your transcript. Make sure the number of credits match the appropriate classification based on these promotion guidelines. If you have a question about your transcript, raise your hand and your teacher can. Pause now and please use this time to address any questions or concerns regarding promotion requirements and credits earned on the transcript.
We've been talking about tallying credits and being promoted, but we need to be mindful there's a difference between a senior and a graduating senior. It is possible to have more than 24 credits and still not be eligible to graduate.
That is so true. So let's go over the CMS requirements to graduate with a diploma. They include 4 credits of English, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 4 credits of math, Math 1, Math 2, Math 3, and a 4th math that's aligned with your post-secondary goals. 4 credits of social studies, world history, civics and economics, American history 1, and American history 2. Some students may also opt to do AP history along with another social studies elective here. 3 credits of science, earth environmental science, biology, and the physical science. That physical science can be physical science, or physics, or chemistry. 1 health PE credit, and 8 electives. Together, these are the 24 credits needed to graduate.
Well, Wildcats, it seems that we know what credits we have and what credits we need. So now it's time to put it all together. Wildcats, use this time to take out your graduation checklist and your transcript side by side.
Using your transcript, write the grades of the classes that you have passed already beside the course on your checklist. Check the credit earned column if you're unsure whether or not you receive credit. Also, write in your electives and those grades as well for these courses in the blanks provided.
Once you're done, tally up your credits and write them in the box provided at the right bottom of the checklist. Then count the required spaces that are still blank to determine which courses are still needed in order to graduate. Write the number down also and list this course in the box provided on the lower left side of your paper to determine the classes still needed to graduate.
Seniors, you are not off the hook just yet. Use this time to look over your transcript and make sure that you have everything you need to ensure that you are the class of 2018.
Once you have made sure that your transcript is correct, be sure to help out your fellow Wildcats with any questions that they may have. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work.
It's the Wildcat way. Now that the heavy lifting is done, we can get to the fun part. Look at the lower left box of your checklist to see which courses are needed to still graduate. These are the courses you should consider when you're looking at your registration card for the 2018-2019 school year.
If you have failed any courses in the past that are needed to graduate, consider whether or not you plan to take them over again or recover them during summer school. Remember, taking courses in the summer school will result in a grade of pass or fail, and will get you the credit, but will not improve your GPA.
Also keep in mind, for all of our Wildcat athletes out there, the NCAA Clearinghouse does not honor credits that are pass-fail. So be mindful of which decision makes sense for you based on your post-secondary goals.
So let's review the registration process. All Wildcats will have an opportunity to sit with his or her counselor to discuss course selections for next year. You are encouraged to consider your current classes, your current grades, and consider what you plan to do next.
This will also be a good time to discuss with your teachers which courses will be a good fit for you. You can also use this time to talk to your parents about what classes make sense for you.
Wildcats, you will receive a registration card real soon, and you will need to select 8 courses and 2 alternative elective classes. Students who plan to graduate mid-year will only need to select 4 classes. Sophomores who plan to graduate in 3 years will need to have this discussion with his or her counselor now to make sure you can graduate early.
Each Wildcat should mark at least 1 English, 1 math, 1 science, and 1 social studies class. The electives are completely up to you, but keep in mind that some courses require a teacher recommendation and some courses have a prerequisite.
Also, some classes are A-Day, B-Day, and must be paired with other A-Day, B-Day courses. All of our AP courses offering are A-Day, B-Day, with the exception of AP Biology. So make sure they are paired appropriately.
Our elective department just got a lot more interesting for the 2018-2019 school year. Our CTE department includes some of our old pathways, but there will be brand new offerings next year. Let's roll them out. Architecture and 3D prototyping, software development, biomedical project lead the way, game art programming, environmental sustainability, and Ms. McDonald, I'm excited about this one. We're bringing back culinary arts to
yes,
Garinger.
Gotta eat.
And we'll also have marketing and graphic and digital design.
When you have made all of your selections, make sure you have included all of your core classes and selected your alternative choices for electives.
You will sign your name and be sure to take your card home and discuss with your parents so that they too can sign your registration card.
If you have any questions regarding your course selections, you will have an opportunity to discuss with your counselor in a one-on-one session.
Be sure to bring back your cards so that we can have a fruitful conversation in a timely fashion.
Continue to do well this year as we start out planning for next year. This is Mr. McDonald
And Ms. Stevens.
signing off from WGHS.